Yo, so today, today, I'm going to be talking about an addiction, and that addiction is to porn. A lot of people are proud that clicked on this are probably wondering if they have an addiction or not. I'm not really here to tell you that. I'm really here to tell you how porn and sex and all of that, it is a distraction and it is a trap. And I'm gonna explain to you why. Now, at the end of the day, sex is not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing. But when it gets to a point where it starts to consume your mind and you start to literally become addicted to it, that's when it becomes a problem. And when it becomes a problem like that, it needs to be fixed because people don't know and people don't understand that porn having an addiction to it, that causes a lot of real life problems. Like you may be sitting there, you know what I'm saying? You get your lotion, you do what you gotta do, but in reality, that shit is not cool to have an addiction to it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has been at that point at some point in their life, but they learn to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? And really, what I wanted to say was if you have an addiction, this is the reason why you're having problems in real life. It's stopping you, literally, from speaking to females, from being open, and not only that, you wasting your energy. But you don't know that though. You ever wonder after you've been doing it, you start to feel tired or you want to lay down. You just wasted energy. That's where all your energy just went. You just put all your energy into that and got nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to speak on this because I've had a problem with it. Friends have the problem with it. Everybody has had a problem with it. But really, my message is just stop. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of things that is like there's more to it than just oh, you're not able to speak to the main reason why you're not able to do that is because you're too used to the satisfaction of doing that shit at home and looking at a fucking screen. That shit literally hypnotizes you and leaves you in a state where you feel like that shit is not going to work in person. You're too used to it. And you program yourself every time you do it repeatedly and you grow an addiction to it, it's going to be harder and harder to break. And it's going to make it even harder and harder for you to keep your energy, for you to speak to a female, for you to do anything. And it's weird because it's a lot of people that can't break that addiction or that addiction because they can't. It's hard for them. When in reality, it's not hard for everybody, but it's hard for most people because it's programming you. Like you see a fat bro, it's crazy, bro. Like when you going through puberty, this is for dudes. I don't know about females. When you going through puberty, you eventually get to that point where you start experimenting your body. You start experimenting your body. You start doing new shit. You start figuring out, you know what I'm saying, exploring. You know what I'm saying? And you get it's like, damn, this is new. This is all new to me. This is all new to me. And then it grows on you. And then next thing you know, you could become that person that grows an addiction. And you can't stop. You can't stop masturbating. You can't stop watching porn. You can't stop. And it's worse if it developed or started at a younger age and it continued, it's going to be so hard for you to get rid of that shit later on in your life. I'm talking late teens or mid 20s or whatever because it grew on you for so long. It's like, bro, there is no point in you continuing to do that and wasting your energy and wasting your time for what? A quick night. Like, all you're doing is feeding your ego. Like, that's what all of this shit around us is made for, bro. Porn is made for your ego. Money, ego. A rich lifestyle, ego. That shit don't help you That shit don't listen. All of that shit is not real. That's how you got to look at it. And that shit is not real. That shit is not really what really matters is happiness, inner peace, you know what I'm saying? Love. That's real shit. And don't nobody want to realize that because they're fucking sleep. But other than that, all I'm telling you is if you have an addiction, fucking stop. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Stop. You're going to start to feel so much. I have a video coming pretty soon talking about NoFap, but that's different. Stop. It's as simple as that. You doing it for no reason. No reason at all. No reason. It does not get you anywhere. It keeps you trapped. I'm trying to tell you. And all the people, it's motherfuckers who, my fault, my phone ran out of storage. But like I was saying, there's people who are spending money. I'm not talking no $5, $10. I'm talking there's people that are paying for subscriptions to OnlyFans, spending money on Pornhub. Bro, oh. Now when it's a nigga like that, bro, you really got to think about your damn life and what the fuck you doing. If you a nigga who's actually spending your fucking check on some shit on the screen, my nigga, come on, bro. You got to think about your life. You got to think about what the fuck you doing, bro. It's not getting you nowhere. You could be putting that same, listen, that same energy that you put into doing that shit every night, watching that and doing that, you could be putting that same energy into getting outside, sun gazing, meditating, eating healthy. Imagine how if you were to stop, doing that and started focusing on that as much as you did that in the past, do you imagine how powerful and how, you know what I'm saying, how right you would have yourself right now? But you don't because you are trapped. And you continue to trap yourself when it could be so easy to just wipe that shit up off of your phone and start to do something differently. When you get the urge, like listen, when you ever get the urge to do that, you get the urge to beat your meat, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That urge comes. Start to put that energy, that you know what I'm saying? All of that shit towards just get up and start, you know what I'm saying, doing something. Exercise. Start moving around. Take your mind off of it. Listen to some music. Do anything. All I'm saying is you're wasting your time, and in reality, it's not helping you with other females. Helping you speak to other females. You know what I'm saying? It's like it ruins your confidence. You looking at these bitches shaking ass on the screen, and you sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. But in reality, you really telling yourself that you ain't going to be able to get that in real life. Man, I hope somebody, whoever watched this, whoever watching this, man, I hope you, if you actually going through this, this is a real thing. Like all of this, it might be funny speaking about it, but at the end of the day, it's not. Because this can fuck you up in real life. But I hope whoever is watching it, you take whatever you can from it. Like I say in every video, take whatever you can from this video and use it. Because it's going to help you. It's not the wrong thing. Obviously not. And that's really all I had to say for today, man. Stop beating your meat.